up, y'all, and welcome back to Qui Nichelle on the channel. Y'all know we talk about fashion, beauty, and life. And y'all, today I'm bringing y'all a good old Sunday dinner. I am making roast. I'm not gonna make any sides because we're gonna have carrots, celery, and potatoes and onion in the roast. So I'm just gonna make the roast with all of that, like a one pot kind of situation. But before we actually jump all the way in and I start showing y'all me cooking, really it's so simple because I'm putting everything in the Instant Pot. But I do need to, like, put my carrots, cut my celery, little stuff like that, and then I'll show y'all, little seasons that I use and stuff. I'm also going to inject the roast. But before we actually jump all the way into that, make sure you do like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And never forget to tell a friend about Qui Nichelle, because y'all know how we do on the channel. So y'all, I'm going to be using this seasoning here. I'm going to mix this up and pour this all over everything once I have everything in the Instant Pot. And I'm going to put this on it as well. This is just something random that me and baby are trying on the roast. We've eaten this on like other meats, so this is just like an additional seasoning. And then I'm gonna inject the meat with the actual juice. I'm gonna be using some Worcestershire, whichever way, sauce, and then some other like seasonings. Of course, I'm putting some minced garlic on the roast, and then I have my celery. And I don't know if I'm gonna use all of the celery. I am gonna use both bags of carrots because me and baby both love carrots a lot. So yeah, I'm just gonna get into that. And what I'm gonna do first is get this roast ready to get in the Instant Pot. So give me a second, I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. Y'all, this thing is so big in here. Now this is a bone-in roast. And I'm assuming that's why it's so big, because when I grabbed it, there is a bone, but of course by the time this is done, that thing is going to be boneless. And y'all, I've already rinsed my carrots. Now I'm gonna have to stuff this stuff in here, and of course I may put the potatoes actually in a separate pot, which will be okay too, because those really don't take that long to cook. Because I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room to put the potatoes in here about 30 minutes before it's done, because the potatoes are gonna cook way quicker than the actual carrots and the meat and stuff like that. And I really should have. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna season the top of this meat, and then I'm gonna inject the meat, because I was thinking I should have seasoned it all the way around, but it will be okay. Give me a second. Okay, so I'm back. So I just have some black pepper, and I'm not gonna worry about the bottom, like I said, because I am going to inject it with some of these seasonings and some liquid smoke and Worcestershire sauce and all of that. We got some onion powder. Garlic powder. Then this is like a little blend, a seasoning blend. I'm gonna put a little bit of that on there. And then a little bit of seasoning salt, or seasoned salt. So just a little bit on the top. And then I'm going to cut the carrots. And I'm going to speed up me cutting the carrots, because that might be very tedious. And it's just, I'm cutting them like this. Some of the carrots, y'all know, have like the little spot like that on there, or where they pulled it out the ground. I'm just literally cutting that off and throwing them in. Some of them don't even have it. So Okay, so now I'm going to be cutting the onion. And let me keep the camera down so y'all can see me cutting the stuff. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut my celery. Now I don't know how much celery I'm going to use. So let me just see how much. Let's see. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut the celery. Let me show y'all me just cutting it. I'm just literally throwing these on here. And I'm going to throw the minced garlic in on top of this. And I'm still going to put some, put this seasonings in it and pour it all over it with the liquid smoke. But I'm going to throw a little bit of seasoning on these vegetables. And plus, I may not even have to inject the meat. Let me pull y'all up a little bit. I may not even have to inject the meat because sometimes, you know, cooking in a pressure cooker, it infuses the seasoning and you may not even have to inject it. You know, like when you cooking in the oven, it's different. And y'all, I'd rather cook in my Instant Pot than cook in the oven because it seems like the meat and stuff, it's always more tender coming out of my Instant Pot than in the oven. That's just my opinion. But I'll be right back. I'm finna go ahead and mix all of these with these. And then I'll be pouring it over top. And I'm just going to do that in my measuring cup. So give me a second. Okay, y'all. So I am back. Now, I have my water. And also, when you pressure cook in the Instant Pot, you do have to have some kind of water in the bottom, or it will say like food burn on this screen. So you do have to have some kind of water in there. And y'all, I'm just gonna mix everything up in my measuring cup. Let me scoot y'all back so y'all can kind of see. Okay, I want y'all to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm just going, and y'all, I don't have no correct measurements. I'm just going to do it to what I think. So that's probably, I don't know, 2 tablespoons. I'm going to put the rest of this liquid smoke because it's not that much in there. It's like at the bottom. And then it calls for some olive oil. And it says 1/4 cup for this seasoning. And then This one doesn't require it at all. So we're just going to eyeball it as well. I don't know if it's a fourth a cup or not, but we're going to make it do what it do. That's about it. Okay, and then I do have a fork. I have a whisk, but my whisk is a little bit big, and I think I could do it better with a fork. And then I'm going to put some minced garlic. Now, I do have fresh garlic, but I like minced garlic too. But I do have fresh garlic, so of course you can use fresh garlic. And I'm going to put a lot of garlic because we like garlic. So that may have been about 3 tablespoons or so. And then I'm going to start putting my dry seasoning packs in. So that's both packs, as y'all can see. And I'm just going to judge this around. And really it's taller than, it's more water in it than I thought. But it's okay. It's kind of mending together and beating up good. And I'm just like going, y'all see like the motion I'm doing. Because I don't want to spill any of it out of this see what I'm saying? I don't want to spill nothing out of the measuring cup, but it is mixing up good. You can see like the herbs and the minced garlic. And I'm just literally going to pour this all over the top of the meat and vegetables. And then I'm going to go ahead and just seal the top and turn it on. And y'all, this will cook for 2 hours. It may not need 2 hours because this Instant Pot literally is really, really good. Y'all, I cooked like a whole chicken in this several times in about an hour. And I really don't even know if it needed a whole hour because at like 45 minutes, it was like already falling off the bone. But just because it was chicken, I wanted to make sure it was all the way done. Now, me and baby do eat like steak and lamb, medium or whatever, or medium rare to medium. So we do like that, but you know you can't chicken like that. But y'all, I think this is mixed up real good. I'm gonna go ahead and pour it over the food, and y'all, I think I'm gonna cook the potatoes in a pot, because I don't know, I have to see like when I check this, when it's about maybe 30 to 20 minutes left, I will check this to see how far down it has gone. If it doesn't go down enough to put the potatoes in, and I just have like a bag. Baby loves the red potatoes a lot, so I may end up having to cook these in a pot on the stove, but I still will show y'all that. And I'm literally just going to pour this all over the top and let it go down under there. It's already smelling good, y'all. And look at all of that garlic. Look at that. I love garlic. Let me bring y'all a little bit closer so y'all can see all the garlic that's like in there. So that's how we're gonna have that. And let me show y'all. It looks really, really good, and it already smells really good. So I'm just gonna put the top on and set the timer to 2 hours. First, you gotta put pressure cook. And y'all, I don't know if y'all know. Let me bring y'all a little bit closer. I love this Instant Pot. Now, I know this one is a little bit hard to find, but y'all can see all the settings on here. Pressure cook. And it's also an air fryer as well. It has a different lid for air frying. It sautés, it roasts, it bakes, it slow cooks, steam, broil, sous vide, dehydrate, and then you can keep the food warm. There's your temperatures up and down, and then, I mean, the time up and down, and then your temperatures up and down. So, it's really, really, let me raise y'all up. Okay. Okay. So, it's really, really good, and I love to pressure cook a lot of stuff. And pressure cook. And I'm going to put it on 2 hours. So you literally just can hold the button and it'll keep going. Or you can press it a lot or whatever. But I find it simple to just hold the button down. So when you have it on 2 hours, you hit pressure cook. It's already on like keep warm. So that means if it cooks the whole 2 hours, it will continue to keep the food warm without like cooking it at like a, the full rate. Now I don't know why I just went back. Probably because I didn't hit the button quick enough. But we're going to get it back on 2 hours and then hit start quickly. Okay. So now it is on, and it is on. So it'll get all the way up, and then it'll be so tight. The lid, the pressure cook, you're not gonna be able to like take this off until you hit like the back button right here to release the steam. On this, and I'm not getting paid to review this, but y'all, this is really, really a good kitchen gadget. So you'll hit this button to release the steam. The steam will come out of here, and then it'll, once it's cool enough, it will let you open the lid up. And I'll do that at about 30, maybe 20 minutes left on the timer, and the timer will start once this gets at the temperature to start cooking. So I'll be back once it's, and I feel it already like starting to get ready. But I'll be back once it's about 20 or 30 minutes left to determine if I can put the potatoes inside or if I need to cook them on the outside. Okay, y'all, so we are back. The Instant Pot has 7 minutes on it. Now, I set the thing, and then me and baby had to run to the store real quick. So by the time we got back, and y'all had it on 2 hours. By the time we got back, it has 15 minutes. So I went ahead and washed off the potatoes, and then I have my water. I have my water on. I have my water on. So of course I'm just gonna bring that to a boil. And I'm going to scoot y'all back. But I'm going to boil the potatoes in some Knorr, the chicken bouillon. And that's just to give it some flavor-wise boiling. I like to boil stuff in the chicken bouillon. I do that all the time. So I'm actually going to go ahead and throw these in here. And with these, I may just leave them whole just like this. I don't think I want to cut them or anything. Babe! Do you want me to cut the potatoes or leave them whole? Cut them in half? Yeah. Well, baby want them cut in half, so I guess I'm cutting them in half, y'all. Okay, I'll cut them in half. Okay, so I had to clean my cutting board real quick, y'all. Because I had put it in my little pile of dishes to wash. Give me a second. And then I had to clean my knife real quick. So let me get y'all where y'all can see me cutting up the potatoes. Okay, that should be good enough. And y'all see well, I don't know if y'all can see, but the water is trying to boil. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw some of this in there. And I just shake a little bit in there. Maybe about 2 tablespoons. But baby wants these cut in half, so I'm just gonna cut these in half and go ahead and put them in the water. Okay, there y'all go. So it hasn't started boiling yet. So I'm about to, and this has 1 minute now. The Instant Pot has 1 minute. So when that stops, I am going to release the pressure and, you know, see how everything is looking after the 2 hours. So there it is. And I'm going to release the pressure on the Instant Pot. And let me kind of move it away from the cabinet. Okay, y'all. So I showed y'all, I think a little bit of the steam got in there. But y'all, the juice and all of that stuff went all up the cabinet. Baby had to wipe the cabinet down in the wall and everything. But whoa, here it is. So y'all can see it fully. And let me show y'all the meat. Give me a second to get a fork. So y'all can see the meat. And then the vegetables are tender. Get some of the meat up. But anyway, they're tender. Carrots are tender. So I hope y'all can see that, because I had to do this, hold this tripod with my right hand and then do this with my left. And I'm right-handed. But y'all see the meat, that is done. And like I said, I did that on 2 hours. So I'm just gonna put the lid back on and put that on keep warm. The potatoes are boiling. Y'all can see, let me check one. Cause y'all know all you gotta do is really stick the potato. Okay. If I can get one. So just a little bit did come straight off the fork, which is good, but I can look at it and tell just a little bit longer, maybe about 6 minutes or so. And then I'll be back and show y'all like with everything like plated. And like I said, I'm not doing no sides because we got the vegetables and the meat in this one dish. So that's a complete meal. But I will be back once I make baby's plate. Okay, so now we have baby. He is going to take, first of all, let me show y'all the plate up close. That's the roast with the celery and the carrots on top. And then the potatoes. I did go ahead and put some garlic powder, salt and pepper on the potatoes and melted butter and put it over it. So that is the plate. And here is baby tasting it. Go ahead, baby. Is it good? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're gonna taste the potato. And baby did tell me that the meat needed a little bit more salt. I knew that he would tell me if something was missing. So the next time I probably will do the injecting. But that is the plate. And baby's having him a good old glass of strawberry Moscato. But that is the plate, y'all. Looks so good.
It is good.
All right, y'all. So that is the video. I hope that this video does help somebody. Now, I don't do no whole lot of gourmet cooking or nothing like that, but I definitely can help somebody who they may have a different take on something, or they may not know how to cook at all, or they may not think to use a certain seasoning or something like that. So, y'all, I don't love cooking, but I am good at it. And I do cook. Baby likes home cooked meals a lot of the times. I do as well. I mean, we do go out to eat, but my food tastes better than a lot of restaurants to me. But anyway, y'all, that is the video, honey. Pot roast, carrots, celery, and potatoes. But y'all already know, honey, it is crazy. Y'all already know what it is, honey. We are out.